Look at this. Look at this. Apparently, look, no calories? There are no calories in pickles. What are pickles made of? Just salt. They're just made of salt. Hey, John. Hey, Internet. Yeah, sorry about that. I do not look particularly, kissable right now, I suppose. Anyway, to the topic at hand. A couple of weeks ago, I was online playing the beta for Destiny. I was doing well. I had just finished a siege with 2 other people. I was being instructed to go back to the tower to claim my reward, but then it just crapped out on me. It turned out that the beta ended pretty much right that second. And there was much wailing and gnashing of teeth, and my fiance took it all in stride. Very nice. One of the reasons I love her is because she puts up with that kind of stuff. After I had done some fake weeping, she walked away singing lightheartedly, "Why is Sean Woznicki such a nerd?" I don't know if that was the exact tune, but it went something like that. So I thought that that would be a good topic. So first off, nerd. Noun. An intelligent but single-minded person obsessed with a non-social hobby or pursuit. This guy. Most dictionaries use as an example a computer nerd, which is a little outdated, I think, now. There are so many other kinds of nerds. And most also label the term as pejorative, but I think that's kind of outdated too. It depends on the person who's saying it. I would label myself a nerd with a certain degree of pride. And my fiance means it lovingly, I think. So, why is Sean Woznicki such a nerd? My dad would tell me stories when I was little that he just kind of made up by the bedside, usually involving Ewoks, I believe. It's so fluffy, I'm gonna die. There was a Prince prancing party. There was a Prince prancing party? Kids like alliteration, right? And we certainly read lots of books. I remember having a huge book of Greek myths, and holy shit, I just found it on the internet. I may be taking a quick trip to Amazon after I'm done recording this. It had these hand-drawn pictures of Gaia and Kronos, of the Titans, of Athena being born from Zeus's headache, and Hephaestus working in his forge. And I don't know how old I was when I got that book, but it was a doorstop. And I read it so much that the pages started falling out. And I could pronounce Hephaestus. So, you know, writing started from those stories and those books. And it started from video games too. Dungeons and Dragons on the Intellivision, Space Harrier on the Commodore 64, Rastan on the Apple IIgs. My parents did their best to involve me in outdoor pursuits, but it never really took. Partly because I sucked at sports. Yeah, sucked at sports. Suck. Let's not, there's no reason to have that in the past tense. But also because something would always happen to me when I was outside. Softball? Delightful. I got a trophy for participation and poison ivy for playing in a friend's yard. Stayed inside taking comfort in books during that. Soccer, you say? I always liked running around because I was fast, so that's fine, but I didn't like the sunburn I got. Made my legs feel like they were on fire. Laid on the floor watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the TV while my parents applied cold compresses for hours. My comfort after all these incidents was always imagination in whatever form I chose. I think that's probably part of the reason why I attached to these things at a very young age. Why am I attached to them now? Why do I still attach to them? Writing is obvious. It's how I exercise my imagination. It's how I create. I feel like everybody kind of needs to have some sort of outlet of creation as opposed to just bringing stuff in, all the TV and all the internet news and all of the other things you hear from other people. You need to put something out too to feel like a worthwhile human being. So that's what I do. I do writing. But the video games, I've never really been very good at social situations. I'm better now because I'm more comfortable with myself, even with this. I'm like, yeah, work, cool. But I never really knew what I was doing in real life. I never quite felt like I fit in the world. So I particularly became enamored of role-playing games. A, because of the story, and B, because of the role-playing. Not that kind of role-playing, you sick bastard. Here was the thing. Here was a medium where you were playing as a character who always knew what the fuck they were doing. Always. I mean, granted, it was always saving the world, which is a little far-fetched. But they always knew what they were doing. That appealed to me a lot. You know, being a hero appealed to me a lot. But knowing what I needed to do in life was very appealing to me. So that's why that's enduring. So I think I did used to think of being a nerd as being a pejorative thing because I thought of it as kind of an escape from what I was supposed to be doing. You know, I was supposed to be good at sports. I was supposed to be good at social situations. But fuck that. I'm not good at that stuff. I can hold my own in it. I can be polite. I'm fine with it. Most of the time, I would rather be reading a book or playing a video game. There are some exceptions to that rule, and I'm very, very happy and very, very grateful for those exceptions. Yeah, I'm a nerd. But that's how I got that way. I need a shirt. I need a shirt that says that. I need a positive nerd shirt. Nerd power. As always, thank you all very much for watching. That is it for me this week. Have a lovely week ahead. And until next time, peace out.
Let's go.